guys, it's Mafro with another Minecraft video. We are here live on skyblock.net, the OG Mac Daddy of Skyblock servers. If you ever played Skyblock, you owe it to Noob Crew and the skyblock.net team. They invented it. So I'm here to announce a new kind of fun event. This is something I've been working on for the last week or so. And what I'm putting together is a horse racing club. So I'm here on my island. You can see that I've built a bit of a track here for horses to be raced on, and I put together kind of I think what it will be a fun event that will occur periodically. So if you come to my island, you find this kind of structure here, and there's a pig here who has to be in the way. Essentially, I've created a book here. I can hand out copies if you like. I'm super proud. I'm actually obnoxiously proud of this little ASCII art right here. I gotta admit, I'm not very creative, and so this is something I totally ripped off someone else, but it came out pretty good. Anyway, this book is going to tell you all about this club and how to get a horse on my island. There's prize races. There's all sorts of fun things. I won't bore you with all that. But just to give you a quick tour of what we got going on here, what you can see here is I've built a stables. And by the way, there's some stuff outside the stables, all the necessities you might need for owning a horse and a racehorse. I built stables here with 32 different stalls, and many of them are taken up already. So for example, looks like Cuppy here has a horse named Goldie. Here's my horse Cecil. Different people have gotten horses. If you see a torch in front of something, this is basically a tameable horse, one that you can come and tame yourself. Arts here has Epona, if that's how you pronounce that. Odie Wankanobi has Geriatrics, one of the older horses, I guess, and so on. Anyway, the idea here is that we're going to be able to get together and have horse races periodically for prizes. And it's all going to take place on this horse track. And the way that this works is that people have been messing around with this. The way this works is that we'll all line up here, and this will be closed, as you can see, basically leaning up against this fence. And then someone, probably me, is going to hit this button, and they're off. And the gates open, and we all race through here. You'll notice that there's little obstacles, actually, in the form of cobble walls. They're currently down. This is what I would call a standard race right here, a flat race. And we race around the track past the volcano, and then head back here. It's a total of 200 blocks in this race. And we've got this kind of glass barrier here to prevent people from hopping over, to prevent cheaters like Teeler from hopping over. And then whoever is first through the gates is going to hit a tripwire that's going to close off this thing and shoot off a rocket to let them know they won. And so it's basically going to separate out the winner from the rest of the pack so that we can easily tell who's won. And that's essentially it in a nutshell. There's a couple features the track has that I'm happy to show right now. So I've created a little miniature grandstand or VIP box up here. You can kind of watch the start of the race and watch the racers go down here and come back and all the rest of that. But also there's a couple levers here. Now, I'm the only one that's going to have perms to use those, but what you can see is that those cobble walls suddenly popped up, and now we have a walled track, which I think will add some fun and interest to it. Because to be frank, when the track is flat, it's mostly about the speed of the horse. I think there's maybe a little bit of skill. You got to keep on the track and go straight. But once you have walls here, then you actually have to time jumps. And every time that you jump the horse, it slows the horse down, and so that makes it more interesting. And then there's another mode of operation here for the track, which is a shifting track. And as you can see, now the walls go up and down, and this is going to add, I think, another component of skill and whatnot to the race. The idea here is that we'll all be able to get together periodically. I'm imagining this will happen on the weekends. I'll announce these in the forums. And some of these races are going to be what I'm going to call prize races. Now, to enter a prize race, you have to buy a ticket. So here's an example of a Tier 1 race ticket, just as an object that says Tier 1 race ticket to prove that you've paid the entry fee. In this case, it's 8 grass blocks. And then up to 8 players will be able to race in a race. In fact, every time someone buys one of these, this thing is going to light up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll be able to see how many racers are in the race at a glance. And so once there's 8, then no more can join. And the winner of that race will get 7 out of 8 grass that were put into the prize pot. So 7/8 of the prize pot will go to the winner. That means you'd put in 8 grass. If there's 8 people that you're racing against, or 7 people, I guess you'd be racing against because you're the 8th, then you would have a chance of winning 56 grass right there. So kind of a cool thing here. And here, this is what the racetrack looks like when the shifting walls are in place. Oh, you got to watch yourself there. And so that's the idea, though. There's more than just one tier of race. You saw probably that ticket said Tier 1 race. That's intended to be the lowest tier race. There are additional tiers as well. So if I pop over here and check out this little book here, there's up to 7 tiers. Each one has a larger entry fee and a larger prize. And so we'll just see who wants to race and who wants to put some grass into the pot and see if they can't win a big win from that. So this is the idea here. So what we'll do is we'll do a tier 1 race. Maybe we'll do a flat race, a walled race, and a shifting race. And then we'll see if people want to sign up for a tier 2 race. Now, some of you may be winners there, feeling pretty good about yourself. You want to sign up for a tier 2 race and so on, tier 3, tier 4. In theory, we could go all the way up to tier 7, which would be a full shulker, 27 stacks of grass that everybody puts in. If we had 8 players doing that, the prize would be 7 full shulkers of grass. Pretty crazy. I don't know if we'll ever reach that or not. But by the way, it's just a point of nicety to always turn books back to page 1. So anyway, that's the idea here. There's, again, a total of 32 stalls that are available. As you can see, about half of them are currently taken. The way that you can get a horse is either to bring your own horse spawn egg. And by the way, that's all you need to do to join this this club. There's no fees or anything, at least not right now. There may be in future if we have too many people. But essentially, just bring your own horse spawn egg, spawn it in on this island. This is my island. Visit mafrorific.com. No, visit Mafrorific. And take a stall, put a saddle on it, name it. I'll put signs up that indicate who owns it. Here's one by Chris McLean. And you can also have breeding rights. So breeding rights essentially is that you will allow other players to use your horse to breed with that horse, and then they will get the foal, the offspring of that horse. And so it's a way for people who own fast horses to make money off of them, because Minecraft has a form of genetics in the code, so that the offspring of fast horses are going to be faster than the offspring of slower horses. Eventually, it's probably likely that some of these earlier horses will become relatively slow as we breed faster and faster horses from the stock that we have available, and in which case you can simply take a stick and tap one of your horses, if you have more than one, to send it back to your island and retire it permanently onto your island. Once it's on your island, there's no way to bring it back here that I know of. So that'd be more or less permanent. If you don't have a horse spawn egg, I offer them here for 16 grass. They're pretty rare to come by now. I'm not seeing too many on the server. Or you could take any one of these tameable horses. Like this is a tameable horse right here. We have the sires, basically who are the parents of the horse. And this horse is available for 16 grass. And or you could buy breeding rights from other players to breed a horse with golden carrots to get your own horse that way. So plenty of ways of doing this. And the goal here is just to have some more fun, get people to come out and participate. I'm expecting that the races themselves will be streamed, maybe some of them anyway. I don't know that all of them will be. And I'm hoping that we'll get the racers in Discord, in a Discord group together, so that we can talk smack about how we're going to crush each other before we find out who's actually going to be the winner of each of these races. So that's the idea. It's pretty thoroughly thought out. I think there's a few rules, like, for example, no use of potions on horses. We don't want to just have people out there throwing potions of speed or whatever, swiftness, onto horses and things like that. And a few other minor rules, obviously. Be kind to one another. We're having fun with this. Smack talk is all in fun. All that sort of thing. So anyway, if you're interested in doing this, you can come visit my island. Check out this little book I've gotten on this lectern, guarded by this pig. And this tells you all about it. It's a pretty quick read, I think. It tells you about how things work, how the races are called, how you can earn money selling breeding rights and breeding horses from your own horses, things like that, and all that kind of stuff. So that's about it. So thanks everybody for watching. Feel free to swing by my island, reach out to me in game if you'd like to take part. And right now we have 10 or 11 people who have signed up as members of the club. That's what these horses are here. We probably have room for another 10 or 12, maybe 15 we can sneak in here. The reason that we have this limit here is we can't have infinite horses, right? We can't have infinite entities running around taking up some CPU cycles. So I've put a limit of 32 into this the stables, and I think that's enough for us to have a big enough group to have some fun racing horses without lagging the server. So that's the reason why we have those limits. So thanks guys for watching.